You know, it's interesting. It's been reported that Jayson Tatum is going to do the Olympics, going to join Team USA, and I would love to hear. And I know he's going through injuries now, going to work his way through, and he should be good to go by the start of the regular season. But I would love to hear Jaylen Brown do the same thing. You know how I feel about these two, and I would love for them to bond more and get more time. Or maybe if it takes being away from the team and being at a competitive level together, but in a different situation, like maybe that helps them, in terms of advancing and helping that friendship blossom into something that they know is going to make the team better, or make their teammates better, rather. Or call it a recruitment trip, Max. I mean, in a year or two, if there's a free agent out there and the books are cleared and the Celtics are back again in the market for a top tier free agent, you want to market yourself to a point where guys say, you know what? Not only can those two play well individually, but look how well they play together. I'm the missing piece for those guys. You know what? Let me call my agent. I want to go to Boston. Let's start a big three. That's how it works, Max. In my opinion, right? That's how it works. Kevin Durant did the Warriors. He went there because he knew what he was getting himself into. Like, you want to make your situation look as attractive as possible. Being a 500 team in the Eastern Conference, that's not it. That's not going to do it.
I had not thought of that, and I think that's brilliant on your part of saying it as a recruitment tool, of being in the Olympics, talking about your team, showing guys who you are as a player. I hadn't thought about that. Now, our guy Nick Gelso, our Grand Pooba, he is so far against this, of just saying that Tatum in the Olympics. No. And
he's afraid to get hurt. That's what.
No. Part of this, I understand too. What he's saying is also not necessarily hurt, but just resting your body. Here's a guy who came off of COVID, and you came off of COVID. You don't know. He's told us how it's affected him, and you'll know again the long-term effects on it. But I think he needs time to heal his body. So this would be a 3-4 month rest period where you can kind of get yourself back in mentally together to get ready to play, instead of dealing with the pressures of going to the Olympics and then jumping right back into the season again. I don't care who it is, and I have to agree with him on that point. Yeah, I would love to win an Olympic medal. What is more important to you right now? Getting prepared for, to win a world championship or to win an Olympic medal. And to me, I think he has to answer that. But if I'm looking at it as a player and as a great player, LeBron James talked about it, the shortened season. And you could look at it, all the guys who got hurt and all the top teams who, did not get to the finals this year because of, just lack of rest. So in that terms, I would have to agree with Nick Gelso in the fact that he would say, yeah, maybe this is a time for Tatum or Brown to rest their body.
A lot of people were talking about the bubbles, the 2020 playoffs. Is the winner of that, do they get an asterisk next to their name? And you said, they should get 2 championships for what they did, because it was that much more difficult. What about this year, though? No one talks about that this year, right? I mean, maybe now people are starting to talk about it because they're seeing all these injuries pile up, and the Lakers get bounced out of the first round, LeBron James going home early. People aren't used to seeing that kind of thing, right? But
yeah,
the winner of this, some people might put an asterisk next to their name and say, you know what, man, the Suns, they battled a team that was tore up. Whether it was I was gonna say Al Jefferson, whether it was Anthony Davis or LeBron James, you can go down the list of how many teams were rattled with injuries.